free. If you wanna be free from the dirt and monotony, come to our side, you won't believe what you see. We got everything you need for your canoe station. Take it from me with no manipulation.
Shams et l'oriole.
Pardon?
L'oriole et la
Oui, bien sûr.
robe de...
J'ai obtenu un rendez-vous.
Oui, avec qui?
Avec le directeur.
Le directeur de Bulle.
J'ai demandé à un conseiller
Vraiment?
pour obtenir un devis pour des serveurs basse consommation.
Il faut ici un exercice, n'est-ce pas? Je suis venu pour l'exercice. Donc, je chante bulle éclatée. Bulle éclatée. Avec moi? Bulle éclatée. Bulle éclatée. C'est l'exorcisme. Il y a du logiciel privateur ici. Ils m'ont dit qu'il y avait besoin d'un exorcisme. Moi, je suis le Saint Ignatius.
Comment? Richard Stallman. Non, monsieur.
Ah, de toute manière, bulle éclatée. Bulle éclatée.
Pardon, qui vous est
Bulle éclatée. Bulle éclatée.
Hello Richard, how are you doing? It's an honor to have you with us. Hello.
I'm just doing an exorcism. I was told that this was a hotbed of possession by proprietary software and that an exorcism was needed.
That's a nice way of putting it.
So we are trying to improvise an exorcism in the Church of Emacs, of which I am a saint.
You're welcome, you're very welcome. You know that at times we have the will of changing things, but we cannot force the world around us.
Sometimes, on the other hand, one is actually helping to prevent the needed changes, and that's when one must stop doing
We
so.
are a bit radical so that we can keep focus and so that we can maintain that hope that things will effectively change. But by the way, anyway, I don't know, you're probably in the wrong spot for, you're probably preaching to a converted. I mean, in the sense, we're not that closed source.
Well, I'm not in favor of open source anyway. I campaign for freedom respecting free software, but also there are other ethical issues in the computer field. There's the danger of this surveillance state, and I have been told that Bulle is connected with that as well. In Tunisia.
I see what you're referring to. Not in Tunisia, actually.
Yes, that's what, in Tunisia.
2 kilometers from here, you have this spot, near the CNI.
The what? Pardon me?
À côté du CNI, une installation Bulle à Messis.
Amesis.
Bulle et Amesis.
That's in Libya.
Il y a aussi.
I'm not aware of it.
You are totally aware of that.
Well,
We'd
maybe.
be happy to provide you the GPS location of your MSS installation.
I mean, I'm probably, I mean, you know those things anyway, even if they do exist, I would be the last one to know about it.
This is a public thing.
Yeah, it could, I don't know, I mean, I truly.
Wall Street Journal recently.
Oh, okay.
The Wall Street Journal got an award for its investigation on this.
So one thing that is Bulle's ethical responsibility is to cut its connections with the systems that are used for surveillance of dissidents. whether it be in Libya, in Tunisia, in France, or wherever.
It's a bit weird that I am in this position. I mean, you know, I started using GNU Linux in 1996. That's when I formatted my last Windows partition. And I find myself in a very awkward situation, like answering Richard Stallman, you know. Yeah, I mean, I know, you know. I mean, the industry needs a lot of will and a lot of determination to it.
People need
who believe it? I mean, who believed that back in the 80s that we'll end up in this situation where we are now? I mean,
nobody could foresee.
You've gone a very long way. I mean, let's be honest.
Who would have believed in the 80s that you could mass surveillance a whole country?
Yeah, Stalin wanted to, but he never could.
It's amazing technology, evil technology, but amazing technology. Congratulations.
So it's been nice exercising this facility.
I mean, I agree with you. I mean, I'm not like an official spokesperson for the company. I mean, I'm sure there are people who are more
Evil anyway.
I mean, I'm sure that there are people who would be better positioned than me to answer, but I truly do not know what MSS is doing.
We'll be happy to, if you have a business card, we'll provide you the exact GPS location of your Eagle installation in Tunis.
It's called Eagle.
It's a MESIS. The name of the computer system is named Eagle.
Okay.
It's a mass surveillance
And
system.
is it post-revolution or pre-revolution?
It's previous revolution, 3-4 months before the revolution. The Eagle system was installed in Tunis.
No, it's very interesting to know. I mean,
Same system as in Tripoli.
And how exactly does Bull relate to it?
It owns a MESIS technology, actually.
Yeah, we have
MESIS
acquired the company.
board.
We have acquired recently. We have acquired the company, so in some sense, we are responsible for it.
And
But,
didn't you say that there were some Bull machines were in use in that are in use in that installation as well?
Yeah,
So
2
it's
kilometers from here. We can go there. Would you like to?
And I would be very interested. I mean, being as a Tunisian citizen, apart from being a Bull
Give me
employee.
a business card. I'll be happy to provide you with the
Please do,
location.
yes, please do. We'll hand you with one, yes.
a business card.
Je suis ravi de voir que ça vous fait rire aussi.
I'm not authorized to comment on those things. I'm not an official spokesperson of the company. So, I mean, it's really awkward to be in this situation of like the person who's being accused. But anyway, so you are welcome, of course, to
Exercise the best.
No, I mean. To probably contact basically the our communication department, and they should.
We're the one who did the investigation in Tripoli.
Oh, okay, you are the one.
Nice to meet you.
I mean, I would be very
Bahrain,
interested.
actually.
So they
Guinea.
okay.
In Morocco, Casablanca,
Okay.
we're currently installing a Bull installation, a MESIS. In here, of course. In France, recently.
Okay.
Scotland, in France.
Okay. So yeah, we'll please hold on a second. Please do, and we'll probably.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll put you through the people who are authorized to comment on those things.
Oh, we already through. We're on the next level. We've done that before.
Yes.
Yes.
So you're probably wasting your time talking.
But we can inform you.
cannot really.
We can show you the things that you need to know.
Oh, okay. Now that's very helpful. Thanks.
Shall we go?
With the back, you sit like my friend, and you know you belong. Join us.